Hello everyone, welcome to 7 Days to Die PC 16.4 for, obviously, the PC. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go through and get our game set up the way that I like to play. Everybody's going to be a little bit different, but, you know, rename the game. I'm going to be playing Survival Single Player on a random gen. We'll go through all the standard options here. I like to change the difficulty to Survivalist for a little bit of a challenge. Keep the day length at 18. Everything else there looks good. So then we go through the modded options. Here I keep my daylight length at 90 minutes, drop my tool belt only, and mark airdrops. Everything else is pretty much default for the most part. So, let's get started. So, when I first spawn into the game, I like to start punching grass. You get your little basic quests, and it's going to involve a lot of grass, stone, wood, so, you know, kind of take a look around, see where you got. I got lucky enough and spawned in a good area, and got some feathers right off the bat. We'll be using those later. So, I'm just going to walk around, start punching some grass. Got enough now to where we can craft our bedroll, which is our first quest. But I'm going to go ahead and keep punching, get a little bit more, because we're going to need more grass for later quests. Yeah, as you can see, my aim is ass. So, again, I kind of just like to jump up on a rock that's close by, take a look around. I noticed that town over there. That's going to be something we're going to go explore later in another video. And back down to punch in some more grass. And let's craft our bedroll. Yeah, I'm a little paranoid. I keep looking around for zombies, and, you know, typically they don't spawn in your area when you first spawn into the game. But, you know, just got to be paranoid sometimes, I guess. So now we got our bedroll. I'm going to throw it here on top of the rock just in case I die today, that I have a place to spawn that I'm pretty familiar with. And now it's time to get back down and start grinding again. So the next quest is going to be to craft a stone axe. We need plant fiber, wood, and stone. These little trees right here, they're pretty easy to break with your fists, and they give you enough wood to where you'll be able to craft your first stone axe. And straight ahead of me you'll see the area of brown. That is clay. It's usually pretty easy to find stone sitting on those clay blocks, I guess you'd call them. And see, there's one right there already. Also got a lot of cotton, goldenrod flowers. We'll get those later. So we're going to just keep punching grass, punching cotton, and looking for more rocks. There's a couple more. Yep. You see me constantly looking around to see if anything's spawned in yet. It hasn't. So, if this is your first time watching, I'd like to thank you for coming, and this is my very first video, so forgive the editing and everything else. I'm sure it'll get better as the channel goes. This is I Get Wrecked Gaming. I'm your host, Flyboy. So, yeah, we're just continuing to punch grass, walk around, check stuff out. And there's that last stone I need. If I can get it. Oh, there it is. Alright, we got enough to craft my stone axe. Go ahead and equip that down in the tool belt. And I usually like to spend my first axe. You know, you can see the durability there at the bottom of the tool belt. So I'll use about half its durability getting wood, the other half of the durability getting stone, because we're going to need a lot. You know, the first day is pretty much just gathering resources. That's going to be pretty much your first few days. It's just gathering resources, doing a little bit of looting when you can. And, well, trying not to die. So, now we come to our next quest, which is craft your clothing. That's why we went around and punched so much grass. So I'm going to go ahead and craft up the gloves, the hood, the pants, the shirt, and the shoes. And while we're waiting for those to craft, try to spend your time grinding for more resources. Sorry about the little delay here. My phone rang. So I'm just going to keep smacking this rock until I have to repair my axe. All my clothes is good. The next one will spawn up. It's going to tell me to wear all my clothes. Which here you got to kind of be careful. If you're in a hot area like a desert or plains, you got to remember to equip it and then get rid of most of it right away. Otherwise you're going to overheat, which is going to cause you a lot of problems. But I got lucky enough to spawn in a forest biome. So I'm going to go ahead and repair that. And keep busting some stone. So now the next quest is craft a wooden club. Wooden club, or clubs in general, are pretty much my weapon of choice. In this video series you're going to see me using them a lot. So then the next quest is going to pop up, which is going to be craft your bow and arrows. We were lucky enough to find those feathers when we first started, so this won't be too bad at all. Go ahead and craft up the arrows. And the bow. Now I know everybody plays different. This is just kind of how I survive, so you know, you guys feel free to do what you like. I just wanted to share how I try to survive my first 7 days. So now our next quest is going to pop up, which is start a base. Now just for the first couple days, while I'm getting resources and starting to explore, I actually like to build a little tree base. Zombies can't hit trees. It keeps you off the ground at night and pretty safe, so that's what I like to do. Again, everybody's different, but I find that for the most part, for my first few days, I'm pretty safe up in the trees. So, again, I'm going to kind of take a look around. Right about this time of morning is when stuff starts spawning in for the first day. Do a little bit of inventory management. Equip my weapons down into my tool belt. And then when you have your stone axe, don't forget to equip your arrows. But take a look around. And those trees that we were talking about earlier that we punched to start off with, you see there's a bunch of them lying around here. With the stone axe you can pretty much one-hit them, and you get a pretty good amount of wood just from one-hitting, so it saves you some time and some stamina. We just need a little bit so we can... Ooh, a purse. And nothing. Story of my life. There we go. Alright, we should be getting pretty good on wood. Again, kind of looking around, making sure nothing's coming down on me. And here I'm checking trees to see what their hit points are. I think I already took care of the one tree that had 1200 that was close to me, so I'm probably going to end up building in one of these two. Oh, my aim is so ass. Haven't played this game for a while. So day one will be a two-part series, where I'll go through basically half of this first day and end the video, and then upload the second half another day. So right here I want to craft me up 10 wood frames, just to start with. And I think I'm going to pick this tree right here. So I'll come back a couple blocks and then just jump and place them down. This is called nerd pulling. Some people like it, some people hate it, but I find it easy to get in and out of buildings and stuff like that, so that's what I do. This can be kind of tricky too. Placing these blocks. Go ahead and craft me up 10 more. And nice and easy. And perfect, there we go. Now the next step is going to be to upgrade them. So you pull out your stone axe and just upgrade them to the first tier by using the secondary action. Alright, next quest is going to be your campfire. So we've got plenty of stone. Just open up your inventory, craft it up. Only take like a second or two. Boom, there it is. Equip it down your tool belt. And bam, done. Alright, so now we basically finished the survival quests. Now we get another quest, which is to go see the trader. Going to spend my skill point here. I've got 5 total. The tools only cost 3. That's usually the first one I go for. So here I'm going to go ahead and craft another axe so I get a higher level axe, and remember to scrap those. It doesn't give you all your resources back, but it gives you a good amount, which when you need it, especially the first couple days, it's good to have. Let's go see that trader. Yeah, sorry about the chop here. I don't know what was going on in the background of my computer. Shouldn't happen with how nice my computer is. Apologize about that. And the traders are dead ahead across that lake, and this is the story of my life in every game. The trader is always on the other side of a lake, but I'm going to go for that road over there. Ooh, feathers. And I'm going to fast forward it here. Alright, on our way to the trader. Ooh, that tire. These tires sell really good to the trader if you're lucky enough to get them. So while you're running down the road, just feel free to smack a couple tires. They sell for some pretty good coin. And I'm going to search that car. Sometimes I get lucky and I find a mining helmet in cars, and mining helmets are great. Feather? I'll take it. Ooh. Alright, we got our first tire. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's level 400 something. That should sell pretty good to the trader. So, let's keep running up this road. Paper. Paper's pretty good. You can use it for a few things, so save it if you can. It also sells pretty good to the trader. It'll bring up your bartering skills if you have a lot of it, because I think he buys it at 5 at a time. So you have stacks and stacks. Sell them up to the trader and bring up your bartering skills to get better stuff from him. Another set of tires. Alright. Alright, let's wreck our first zombie. Oh, I suck. Oh, take one to the face. Come here, big boy. Oh, another one to the face. Okay, when they're down like this, they're stunned. Run up to them. Get them in the head. Times 3 damage. And nothing. These crawlers, they're kind of annoying. Hitting them from above is kind of dangerous. As you see right there, he smacks my legs. If you're not careful, it'll break your leg or sprain your leg, and then you're going to run slower. So what I find works is if you can, get downhill from them, and then crouch. Brings you more closer to their head level. Give you some good headshots, and he's dead. Ooh, a pipe. We'll need that. So, after a little bit of time goes by, zombies decay into what are called gore blocks. That's a gore block. Here I'm going to try to see if I can get a bone off of it. Which I don't. That hasn't decayed to a gore block yet. It's not worth trying to sit there and smack and break down, so we're just going to leave him alone. Bullet casings are always nice. Another set of tires. Always check these tree stumps too. Every once in a while I find some good stuff. Got some food out of that. I found chainsaws, clothing, flashlights, health kits. Honey is a good one that comes out of them. Oh, hello there. So make sure you're checking those tree stumps when you come across them. What? Where is she? She's up there. Oh, there you are. Get one to the face. Oh, and like an idiot, I didn't craft any more arrows. Alright. Do I have time to hit that? I better not. Alright, pull out the club. Time to do some melee. Oh, I suck. Oh, there we go. Try to aim for the head. As you can see, I'm sprinting back and forth. And if they're lucky enough to hit you, like that, you get stunned sometimes, which is bad, especially if there are a lot of zombies around. But as you can see with them down on the ground, I'm doing a lot of stun damage. And I'm out of stamina. So here, I'll just kind of walk around in a nice circle, try to gain a little bit of stamina so I can do that charging attack thing again. There we go. And you're dead. Get wrecked. Alright, let's smack up these tires real quick. I got a good supply of tires going on. Yeah. Kind of weird to hear from that far, but okay. Alright, let's go visit the trader. Now, anytime you go into these traders, one thing you always want to remember is always shut the door behind you. There's some tree stumps. We'll check those real quick, see if we get anything good out of them. The big goose egg. Nothing. Nada. Boo. Alright. So when you go into the trader, make sure you shut that door behind you. Usually I like to raid the trader's food, too, because he has that fertilized ground. Those white spots on the ground signifies that it's fertilized. So as you can see here, I'm getting a ton of blueberries, which, again, when you're on your first day, food is a big priority. He's also player protected, so you can't smack anything on his territory. Alright, let's see what we get.
At least wipe that shit off your boots before you come into my shop.
They always say the funniest shit. Yeah. Apparently you can only sell 3 tires at a time to the trader. That sucks. Got some extra. Oh well, those will sell down the road from now. Take a look through here and see what else I feel like getting rid of. Don't need that. Go ahead and get rid of that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the rest of this stuff because I can find a use for it. So over here is basically every item that he has. If you feel like going through the list, it'll be a long list. But everything is also subdivided up in the top. So here's his weapons and ammo. Don't have enough for any of that. Hopefully we'll soon. I'd like to get me a shotgun. Here's his resources, which if you're having trouble finding stuff, you can get from him. Nothing there. His secret stash. You can see their Enforcer magazine there, and man, I wish I had enough for that crossbow schematic. So, since there's really nothing we can get, let's get some food. So I'm going to go ahead and buy up his food, again, because food is a big concern this first day.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
See, funny shit. Yep, see, and that's right there is the reason why you closed the door. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for watching my video today. I really appreciate it. Part 2 will be uploaded soon. Again, this is Get Wrecked Gaming. I'm your host, Flyboy. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, bang the bell, and there'll be more games added soon as I start this channel. Have a good one.